In 1968, when astronauts first orbited the Earth aboard Apollo 8, their mission was to study Earth up close and away from the confines and the limiting factors of our Earth. What they ended up discovering was a unique perspective of our Earth, a pale blue dot suspended in a moonbeam, as Carl Sagan famously described it. Looking back at the Earth for the first time, seeing our planet from space gave those astronauts a new and profound self-awareness, a realization that the most important aspect of their mission was not in fact the exploration of the moon, but possibly the discovery of this new perspective of our own planet. The idea that Earth is a fragile ball of life, hanging in the void, protected only by a paper-thin atmosphere. Apollo 14 astronaut Edgar Mitchell described the feeling of seeing the Earth this way as an instant global consciousness and an interconnected euphoria, an understanding that we're all one. Viewing Earth from space, national boundaries disappear. The differences that separate and divide people are less important, and the need to globally unite becomes obvious and urgent. In 1987, the writer Frank White coined this transformative experience, this cognitive shift in the awareness, the overview effect. We've reached a critical point in our human history where technological advances have a real and lasting impact on the Earth. Climate change, pollution, and political unrest have created conflicts among our nations that drive us apart. The question is, can we experience the reverence of this connection, this profound recognition of our part in the makeup of the universe, without actually traveling to space? Edgar Mitchell likened his experience of the overview effect to that of Savakalpa Samadhi, one of the highest states of consciousness, where one lets go of the ego and feels a sense of unity and oneness, a sense of connection to something greater than the self. Many astronauts have reported this feeling, and neuroscientists like Andy Newberg are just beginning to study how these experiences actually change the brain's function and makeup. He has researched how meditation affects the brain and believes that similar changes can affect those who have traveled into space. While I hope to have the opportunity to view Earth from space in my lifetime, we can still experience that feeling of awe, that feeling of connection through the practice of mindfulness and meditation right now, through awareness of the present moment, through acknowledging and accepting the thoughts, feelings, and sensations that pass through us, that make us human, through understanding that we're all alike and that we come from the same stardust and that we'll return to the same stardust. Think about how we'd be and what we'd do if we all felt that connectedness with the Earth, that wondrous, awe-inspiring feeling of enlightenment.